Good morning. We're live. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to day 5 of Sneak Peek Week. It's Q&A day, which actually is our favorite day.
Yes. I love questions. I love answers.
I
love
too.
answering questions.
Same. So you said you have a question for me.
Yeah. So I got a question about the posture or the exercise that we did yesterday, leg pull front. Why is it called that if we are lifting the leg backwards, like working the posterior chain instead of pulling the leg front like it sounds? Why is it called leg pull front?
And so I had a real problem when I was going through certification, remembering the position of the body for leg pull front. And it finally dawned on me, it's where you're facing. You're facing front, you're facing your mat and you're in your plank, because there is leg pull back, which is a reverse plank where you're lifting the leg up.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but really, I honestly, I don't know where a lot of the names come from in Pilates exercises. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't. Like seal puppy makes no sense to me, but it sticks in your mind. Once you do it, you'll never forget it. I don't know. I'm not sure where old Joe was coming up with the names, and then subsequently Bassie, who I'm certified through, changed it a little bit. But for me to remember, it's which way you're facing. Like my front is to the mat in leg pull front, my back is to the mat in leg pull back.
Okay. So like if we imagine it, I mean, we have the same kind of thing in yoga, right? Like there's some names that don't necessarily match what we're doing, or like logically match what we're doing. So it's like if I envision there's a comma there, leg pull, comma front.
Yes.
Leg pull, comma back.
Exactly. We should just change that. We'll make the little change.
Yeah.
Or put an asterisk by it.
Yeah. I also received a question for those who have not taken modules 1 and 2. What are we going to do for them in terms of modules 3 and 4?
Well, we have decided to make modules 1 and 2 available to those who want access to the course, for the hour-long sessions we did, the Q&As, our bonus practices that we did, which were super fun, a good blend of Pilates and yoga, which brings me to my next exciting thing. Because our practices went so well and participants seemed to really enjoy it, as did we've decided to structure 3 and 4, where we build each week with each exercise and posture and salutation and warm-up. We're making a practice for you that you can do on your own by the end of module 3. Module 3, you'll have 1, and module 4, you'll have 1. When you go to sign up for 3 and 4, you'll have the option to click for access to modules 1 and 2.
Yeah. And this, like, if you just wanted to get module 3, you can also opt in for modules 1 and 2. If you just wanted to do 4, you could also opt in for modules 1 and 2. Or if you wanted to opt in for modules 3 and 4, you can also opt into modules 1 and 2.
Correct. You don't have to have done 1 and 2 to do 3 and or 4. We've set them up so that they stand alone. The upside to doing 1 and 2 is that you have some prep for 3 and 4, because in modules 3 and 4, the Pilates warm-ups get a little more challenging. We start to add on to our warm-up, get you nice and ready to go for inversions, back bends, arm balances, spinal twists, all of those things. And then you're making changes to our salutations as well.
I am. So in module 1, we covered Surya Namaskar A. In module 2, we covered Surya Namaskar B. In 3, we're going to cover the Sivananda salutation. So one of the reasons I chose Sivananda for module 3, or for module 3, being arm balances, back bends, and spinal twists is because, in my experience, Sivananda gets a lot more into opening and warming up the hip flexors more so than some of the other salutations, and it can warm you up a little bit quicker, in a less number of rounds than Surya A or Surya B. But those are the parts of the body that need to be prepped for arm balances, twists, and back bends. And then when we get to module 4, I'm going to introduce the moon salutation. So as we start kind of shifting into fall and shifting into inversions and shifting into that grounding, that calming of the nervous system, doesn't mean we're not going to do active stuff, but it's more in the shift of calming the nervous system. So I want to offer a more grounding, not that the other salutations aren't, but this one's a bit more, I don't want to use the word juicy, but I'm going to use it. It's a bit more juicy. There's no chaturangas in it, so it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to have those different kind of salutations and warm ups in your practice arsenal.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting that you say it's when we get to like slowing down the nervous system, settling for inversions in Pilates, that they don't do that. I don't.
And that's why we pair these two together. So
exactly.
We stimulate and ground at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. Works together very well. Very well.
Yeah.
Did we have?
Yeah.
Oh, we have more bonuses.
We do have more bonuses. Do you want to go through those?
Sure. Module 3 will have a bonus arm workout. Yes, to prep for arm balances. And you will be doing a breathing tutorial.
Yes. I was looking for my list. Yeah, so in module 3, I will be doing a little breathing tutorial, around like 15-20 minute kind of breathing curated video that you guys can watch kind of on demand. Yeah, so that's going to be module 3 bonus.
Nice. And module sorry.
Go ahead.
No, what were you going to say? No.
I was going to talk about the other surprise bonus, but let's talk about module 4 first.
Wait, what's surprise bonus?
Let me whisper it to you. Eat off the gym.
Oh, yeah. So excited about breathing and module 4's bonus stuff. I didn't even think about that. So on Fridays in modules 1 and 2, we had Q&As and we tossed in a few surprise workouts. But what we want to do in 3 and 4 as a special bonus is to have open gym on 2 of the Fridays in each of the modules. So what that means is we'll have time for Q&A. You'll have time to run through any exercises, postures that we've covered, modules 1 through 3, 4, and you get immediate feedback. It's almost like Mysore. But you don't have to come in knowing primary or second, and you don't even need to know the sequence of everything that we've been doing. It's going to be a little bit more informal in that regard, but you'll be able to get corrections right away, get to move on a Friday, which is always nice, I think.
Yeah, like a private lesson in a group setting.
Exactly.
It's how I describe my story, and it will be the same way, right?
Right.
In Pilates, it's called open gym, and Ashtanga is called Mysore, but it's you come in and you do the things that you want help on.
Yeah, which is always nice.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, one thing we do try to focus on in the fundamentals is getting everybody as much focused attention as possible. We try to watch everybody as we're moving, give you modifications that you need in case that is a question that you have about modules 3, 4, 1, 2. We do try to make time for that and make it as safe a practice as possible for everyone involved. Now, module 4 we're adding. Okay. I will be adding in a foam rolling workout to help. Everybody's going to be a little bit tighter in the back, especially after we finish back bends, arm balances, and spinal twists. And then going into inversions, those extensors are going to be tight, plus a few other, you like to use the word juicy bonuses in the foam roller workout. So it won't be complete torture the whole time.
Yeah. And then I will be offering a bonus of a Nidra, the Yoga Nidra. So for those who aren't familiar with Yoga Nidra, it's like a guided meditation, but instead of being seated upright, you're laying down, you're set up on props if you have them. And it's more of like we go through a body scan into a guided visualization relaxation. So it's ideal to do at bedtime. If you have trouble sleeping, it's ideal to do in the morning. If you have trouble sort of waking up and getting in touch with the body and that sort of thing. So it's sort of an all-day opportunity. But yeah, that's the bonus I'll be offering in Module 4.
I'm looking forward to trying that out at nap time.
Yeah, if you just need like a reset in the middle of the day, it's time to get back in touch with you, see how your own body's feeling.
It's exciting.
Without the effort of physical movement.
Which is always my favorite. I mean, I will always say the best thing, or the first thing that attracted me to Pilates is you get to lie down while you're doing it. So make me lie down, do a guided meditation, take a nap, sure. Those are my faves.
Yeah. So the question probably on everybody's mind is, when does the card open?
It will open today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ways you can access the card. If you're on our mailing list, you'll get an email later today with all of the bonuses and all of this information included in the email with a link to the checkout. You can also get in touch with us through the Turkey Wingo Facebook page, Instagram page, or personal pages as well. If you're on our regular personal email list, you'll probably get that info as well today or tomorrow. And probably the only other question people might have is, how much?
How much?
Yeah.
So modules, if you buy them individually, like if you just buy Module 3 or if you just buy Module 4, they'll be $417 because of all these new bonuses that are going to be included. And if you want to tack on Modules 1 and 2, that combo is $398, essentially the price that was paid previously. You just no longer have access to the live, but you have access to us through social media and email and stuff.
True.
If you want to save 20% and buy Modules 3 and 4 together, the math is $690 something. 694.
694. Yeah.
Like, I have it written down. 694, which they do 20% off of buying them individually, and then the bump of Modules 1 and 2 is also that option there, the $398. And then you'll have access to all of that course material for 45 days from the purchase, or from the date we start. So,
right,
2 weeks from now when we start. That way you have it essentially until the end of the year to access the content.
Yeah.
And this afternoon I will also get it up on the Turco Wingo website as well. Like if you're not on the email list or if you're not on our social channels, you'll be able to go to the homepage there and access it. But I have to get through my teaching learning first, and then I can go on and be web developer. I can put on my web developer hat.
I think the only other question left to answer is, when do we meet? Which is, we start September 7th. We meet every Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Central for 60 minutes. And then on Fridays at noon, we will have Q&As on 2 of the Fridays, which are about 30 minutes. And then the other 2 Fridays will be our open gym, which will be 60 minutes. But you do have access to replays of all of those sessions. Just
Yeah.
in case
If you
anybody.
miss one of the lives, then you can, we upload that into the course, the program materials. So you'll be able to watch those replays for the duration of your access for 45 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I think we
as well as all these like extra bonuses of the arm workout and the Nidra and all the things.
And foam rolling.
Yeah. And foam rolling and breathing. Yep.
Yes.
As well as all the bonuses that we offered in modules 1 and 2.
That's true. You will have access to our Arnold Palmer class. And our bonus practice in module 1. Yep. So lots of goodies.
Yeah, lots of goodies. And those Q&As that we did live, they're also uploaded in the program.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Cool. If there's anything else.
I don't think so. Thank you for joining us live today. If you didn't catch the live, hope you enjoy the replay. Send us any questions that are still lingering. And we hope to see you in the Fundamental Series, Module 3, September 7th. All right. Bye.